Okay, here's what has happened at Sigma Base. And, oh, I still have an egg. Get rid of the egg. Okay, I am still here at Sigma Base. They've asked me to do some stuff. I'll show you what they asked me to do last time and what I did. I did to do that off camera. What they asked me to do this time, though, is they've asked me to connect all the river segments, but I don't know what they want me to do over here. They want me to continue over here like this, go around like that. Because if so, this is going to take a very long time. So what I did was I connected this and this and this, and then I got there and I'm like, the hell with it. There's just too much open space. It would take forever to dig that. And really, I got my own things to dig, so I'm not going to do that. Sorry. Oh. Look up. I see a ceiling. Nobody's impressed that much. Alright, where was I going on about these guys? I don't know where I am. I'm trying to find something here. Is it this side? No, that's nothing. Sigma looks so different from back in the day. I must be on the wrong level. This is what that noise that you think you hear is. It's this stuff going on. Am I missing something? Oh wait, there's a... I was looking for a place I could... but I forgot what I was gonna do. I was thinking maybe make more copies of the map. I'm a map guy. I like making the maps, but I'll do that. I'll do that some other time. I'm trying to remember. All right, you know what? Forget this. I gotta head back to base. Maybe I'll see something on the road. I have to hurry up about something. Any moment now, Mr. Nova Builder is going to log on, and the moment he logs on, I have to press Control V in order to save him from a fiery death in the lava. Something like that. The only problem is, I don't know if it's going to work. It's one of those... Whoop. He's only down to 2.5 hearts. Now, in Minecraft, what happened was when somebody got lost in the nether once, or in nether lava, what happened was he stayed logged out, and the other guy would come on and dig a pit for him. Well, this time we don't know his coordinates. And so he wants me to just teleport him. And I was like, hem and haw about that. But you know what? I may be all against cheating in many of its forms. But every once in a while, I think that exploiting for the purpose of... I'm going to have to be very careful when talking, or else he's going to... Anyway, I have to be ready at 1 second notice because he's down to 2.5 hearts. And if he's going to be down to 2.5 hearts, then I have to be ready instantaneously with the button. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to Control V. Big question there. Alright. I'm ready to do some stuff. Now, I guess I do the next one. How long will it take for 2.5 hearts? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop, or I'm not going to stop recording, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the video so you'll just see it when it happens. I'm going to split this video up into pieces. So you won't see me doing all this digging right now. That's if he shows up. Now, if he's already gone to bed, which is possible, then he won't see. I won't be recording it. Unfortunately, the problem was I was uploading a different YouTube video at the time he asked me to help, and I had to say no. I have to upload this video. I can't tell it to stop uploading and just pause the upload. I mean, I'd like to, but I can't. And it said 162 minutes left. So I've kept him waiting for 162. That's all right. I wasn't going to say anything, but I like to think that maybe I'm getting over... Oh, I did this. I didn't know I had dug that. I like to think that maybe I'm getting over her a little bit by now. That last episode where I just gabbed on and on and on about her. Maybe I've still got some obsession going on that I'm not very healthy. It's better not to have somebody, but then you gotta be alone, and being alone can really hurt. Yes, and it does hurt. It hurts me even now, actually. But I've been alone for a long time, and I'll probably go on being alone and just live with that. I can live with it. I don't want to live with it, but... Mobs haven't formed yet. Is Nova coming on? I have no idea. I am a bit late. Now you watch. I'm going to be away from the keyboard, checking to see if he's online, if he's going to come online. The very moment that he comes online, and I miss the chance. You watch. I'm no fool. I know when these things happen. I know when these things are very stupid, and they happen anyway. Now, how am I going to get up here? There. Oh! It's Lambert. Anyway, this will be very interesting when it actually happens. Well, I intend to have a little fun with this. He doesn't want to survive. Legitimate. Alright, enough of this. Ugh. Oh, I have to stop recording when I've gone AFK, which means we might miss it. Too bad, I have to do this. Okay, I'm ready, I think. Oh no, wait! Oh, my control V isn't working! Alright, let's do it this way. What's the coordinates? 242, 242, 255, and the other coordinate is 250. Okay, got it. Well, that was rather anticlimactic. I was not very thrilled about this. We knew he would die anyway. Thought it was gonna go worse. This was interesting. Well. Well, I remembered what I was going to say. I was going to say, hey, let's get shot by skellies. No, oops. Didn't drop in. Thanks. Okay, what I was going to say. I remember now, I was going to explain why I was called Straitjacket in high school. There was a story there, and it wasn't much of a story, so I thought I'd tell it because I'm good at telling not much of a story. And now Nova has burned to death, and now Miner Man is burned to death, and both of them are the ones who know the location of the secret base, which has a Mega Taiga. Oh! Blarg. I heat up, I can't cool down, my situation goes more skeletons. Haha! Okay, what was I saying? Oh. Yeah, I was called Straitjacket in high school. Now, this is a complicated... This is a complicated thing, so I thought I'd explain this if I could. What happened was, I was too silly and too smart. Well, not smart in the sense of book smart. I was a smart alecky tongue, even in high school. And people didn't like that very much, and they would pick on me. And if I remember correctly, they stopped harassing me when I started beating them up. Well, it wasn't like that, really. It was more like they would threaten me, and I'd fight back. And they didn't expect me to fight back. In fact, that's what bullies count on. Bullies count on you to not fight back, because they know that they can usually get you suspended. But I was too small at the time and weak. Or weak looking, anyway. So when I demonstrated a wiry strength, they didn't expect it. When I fought back, they didn't expect it. And when they got expelled from school, they were definitely not expecting that. Yeah. Which is true, I really don't have the potion thing yet. I'm not very good at enchanting. I just don't like enchanting, really. I prefer if you can't get by on what you have. And that's what I had to do in high school, is I had to get by with what I had. And what I had was no nickname. I was like, what the heck? Nobody calls me anything. They say, hey, name of person, because you think Becker Rose, that's my real name. It isn't. But they would say, yeah, basically, hey, Becker, or whatever the name really was, which I'm not going to say what that is. Good is, for example, calls himself Jason. I don't know if that's really his name, but hey, what do I care if his real name is Jason or what? That's no big skin off of my neck. And so he was, not he, me. And so I was like, well, maybe I should have a nickname. And I just thought, But I'm crazy, you know. This was the 1980s, you know. If you were doing something crazy, they would think you were on drugs. They would say, man, what drug are you on? They would say. It's pretty funny to say that now, but it's the way they used to see it. Yeah. That's what I'm digging out now. Telling the tale while digging this out is a very, very thankless and boring task. And so I hope I'm not boring you guys too much. Okay, so my few friends I had at high school, mostly for PE class and stuff. I mean, we had other classes and they were terrible. And nobody was getting along. It's like everybody wanted to troll and everybody was trying to find the opportunity to troll, but they weren't doing very good at trolling. And so what they did was they would be terrible at trolling and the teacher would get mad at them and the teacher would get mad at me. But what happened was one day, they were like, man, what do we call you? And I said, call me Straitjacket. And they were like, why Straitjacket? And I told them, well, it's because I'm viewed as somewhat crazy, and I figured that maybe I am crazy. And they were like, yeah, okay, yeah, that kind of fits you. We'll call you Straitjacket from now on. Only problem was, it only happened in PE class. Only there was I called Straitjacket. I was trying to get everybody... Oops. I was trying to get everybody else to do that, but they wouldn't. My regular friends who were from... Yes. Yes. I'm coming soon to the crafting. And one in my office in Spawn, which is true. Also, that's mine at the ender, but I'm not claiming it really as mine. It's just... I put that one up. They're easy to make. Well, they're somewhat easy to make. Okay, so I was trying to get the Trying to get other people to acknowledge. But you know what? These were good friends. They never called me Straitjacket when I was in grammar school with them. And we did other stuff together. Well, not much stuff together. I don't really have much for anecdotes. Mostly we'd sit around in the lunchroom and make up our own D&D-like role-playing games. That was what I always liked about that, was I would make a role-playing game. I could make a role-playing game in my head. It would be like, okay, now, oh, I'm going to have to block this off right now. Oh, I don't have enough glass. I used it all up when I was blocking something else off and from somewhere else. It's alright, I'll get more glass, or I can make more glass. I see you. I can't press the up define button because I don't have up define. Ah. Back to this mess. Those were good friends from before high school. The ones in high school, not so much, but there were a couple of friends. Okay. Let's see, where's the storage room? Storage, I don't remember. I wrote it down, then I lost it, and... I lost the schematic. I've got papers all over the place listing which DocM videos I haven't watched yet. and and who to invite to the server. Oh, by the way, we're taking applications for the server again. Yay. Alright, here we're going down, down, diddy, down, diddy, down, diddy, down, diddy, down. Farm, nope. Down further, crafting. Here we go. 40! Actually, I need some of these. Maybe I didn't need that many, but who cares? Doink, 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 doink. Well, some problem. Obviously, he had trouble finding it. I mean, but it's my base. It's not his base. I got stuff all over the place. I got that, I don't even... I have to explain what this is. This is supposed to be a Rally X car, but it's got one of those curious outlines because there's a recent Rally X game on the 3DS, not the regular NDS, but the 3DS. And I'm very bothered by this because I wanted to play it. What else I got? I don't have anything else I need to keep. Alright. Alright, back to work. So anyway, my friends, such as they are... I really should improve the crafting level. Anyway, my friends, such as they are, were great friends throughout high school when I saw them, and if I didn't see them, that was fine. I noticed that the friends of mine who were, and I hate to say this, African American, tended to avoid me. And that was very strange because they were the two of them I knew from back in the day were very good friends. And it was strange for them not to be friends anymore. Or it wasn't that they weren't friends, it's just they didn't hang around me. How do I get those? I guess I don't. Now in high school, I think I was telling this because of Darlene. I didn't want to tell her. Darlene's not her real name. I have to say this. But Her real name, I don't want to talk about on here either. But she was great. Now, I didn't meet her at high school, but I had trouble meeting people at high school, and I have to talk about that. Just weren't very many people at high school who was really my type, and that's always a problem. If you have a specific type and there's just like, who cares about them? People are just not treated very well anymore in the world, and this was a place where that was the case. And I just fell to my not yet death. Thank you. And it was horrible because we had to put up with this kind of thing on a regular basis from other people. Treating each other badly, all for the sake of, I really don't want this to be up here. I've already cleaned it out of most of its ore. Most, not all. At this point, I'm just trying to find a way out of here. Okay, we're getting there. Yep, another one. Alright, here we go. We're getting this. There really wasn't anyone in high school anyway who was really my type, and that was always a problem because it just contributes to your loneliness and your sadness, and you should be focusing on your career, or if not your career, then certainly what you're going to do for college. That's if you're going to go to college, of course. I had no idea what I was going to do. That's a big problem, is that they really have a big push to get you to go to college because they want your money. Nobody pushes you to not go to college because there's no money in it. This is one of the big secrets of life, and when you're an adult, you'll understand this. Those who are not yet adults who are watching my videos, you'll understand this kind of thing when you become an adult, if you're not an adult already. If you are an adult, you might not understand it. You might be one of those people who thought, I went to college and I thought it was a big important deal, and I still think that. Hey, you're entitled to believe that. Oh, I should use the other pick. Well, I got a problem with the other pick. I want to explain this. I tried to do some enchanting, or not enchanting, to repair. I went to the Ender to get my levels up, which you can see I got 32 right now. And I got this one, no problem. This one, no problem. I went to do this one. Can't do it. Cannot do it. And why not? Well, too expensive. But I have 32 levels. Well, that doesn't matter. Alright, returning now to my little stupid story. I loved her very much. Like I said, there was nobody in high school, so it's really a case of they're going to teach you stuff as prep for college. That's what high school really is. It's prep for, here's all the different things you can do. One of them is go to college, but good luck on that because you'll need a scholarship. That's what you really need. Is most people are too poor, they need a scholarship, or else they're pretty much not going to get in. Or they'll get in and they have to pay for it with the, well, you know how that goes. Of course, nobody cares about that. Oh, I did that again. Anyway, about that, like I was saying, I can't repair this, so I'm not going to use it for coal. I'll just use it for diamonds, I guess. Alright, yeah, let's see what we got here. One there. Alright, that's good. Was I sad that there was nobody in high school? Well, no, because I thought I still had my whole life in front of me, and that therefore something wonderful was going to happen, and nothing did for a very long time. There were people at work whom I fell into a hole about. No, wait. No, that's still not right. Piffle. What's a hole doing right there? I don't know. Somebody dug a tunnel? Or I don't know what that is. Maybe I dig a tunnel? What? The Forgotten Tunnel. What the hell is that? Did I dig this? Where is this? The Forgotten Tunnel. Who put that there? Man, oh man, the things I go through. I must have put that there. Or do we have a pranker? How could I have forgotten if I did? I bet I didn't. I bet I just think I did. Now, what about her? I mean, work was nice. The problem is, I took a job in the early 90s. It was a really awful job, so I don't want to talk about it. But I took a job in the early 90s, and I could live with that job being what it was. Oh, that's another thing I'm going to do is I got to fix that. I got to remove that. And I was going to build a maybe a balcony or something. I may yet build a balcony. That's why I haven't set anything up here. It's this tree farm. I've never taken so long to build something like this before in my whole life, and that's still a problem. There. Now, my job I had in the, let's see, I had 2 jobs at the same time. I worked like 48 hours a week. One was full-time and one was part-time. Can't have 2 full-time jobs. I thought I could, but I couldn't, so that's that. I had a lot of fun with those jobs. The one job I'd go to on Sunday, and the other was Monday through Friday, the old 9 to 5 trick. And I loved that. I thought, hey, I've got a job. And it was terrible. And I got yelled at by the boss a lot. And I don't want to talk about this. You'll remember not too long ago I had a video where I was going on and on about what was wrong with why I prefer to have my privacy. Well, part of it was because I thought maybe I was going to start this wonderful family with Darlene, and I thought I could keep it secret until we'd worked out how we could reveal stuff, if we could reveal anything. But you'll notice that I didn't talk about it very much. I guess I took her for granted. I seem to be reiterating some stuff from an earlier episode, so we'll just stop with that. Okay, but anyway, this job I had was not in an office, or rather there was an office, but it was in a guy's house. So although it was full-time, and it was a pretty good wage for the time, it was much above minimum wage. I didn't expect much anyway for my first job. It wasn't my first job. My first job was the part-time one, which was just Sundays only because I was still going to high school. Once I stopped going to high school because I graduated. Yes, I graduated. Haha. That's one thing you can never take away from me. And I realized I couldn't afford college. That's it, I had to take this job. Anyway, so what I did was, this job was excellent. You know, it was only part-time, and they kept trying to give me more hours because they're like, well, you're not going to high school anymore. And I'm like, yes, but I was going to take a little time off and then eventually get back. Eventually I get back into the swing of things, but there's one thing I did not want to do, and that's to have this job that was part-time, 20 hours a week or more. That was all the way in, well, I guess I can't say where it is here. Some of my, some of the members of Mental Block know where I'm from, but that's not a big deal. Anyway, up in the suburbs, too far from where I lived so that it took too long to get there. Needless to say, I was upset. I was upset at everything, and I was like, there's no way that I want to work more than what I do on that Sunday at the moment, because I need the time off so I could cope with getting prepared for when I get a full-time job. And so what happened was in 92, yeah, it was 92, I got the job at the guy's house, and it was mostly just answering phones. And so I said, oh, I'm nothing more than a glorified secretary. But he never referred to it as a secretary. He must have thought I was interested in his business, but I wasn't. I just wanted to Yeah, I'll put some stuff away now. I wasn't interested. I just was there for the money, and you know, he employed me, and it was very, very surreal to work in somebody's house. It just wasn't my kind of thing. I was upset about it. So what I did, I didn't do very much, really. I still haven't mastered that yet. Oh, there we go. And I gotta dump those. What's the durability on this now? 800! It's gone down again. Just goes down again, just like that. Yeah, well, at least I can put the stuff up here. I don't have to use it. Oh. Just do one at a time. That's it, right? Okay. Back to work for me. I'm not saying that I didn't like the job. I hated it. But it paid, I forgot what it paid. It was a very low amount. It was above minimum wage. I think he had originally offered 7. Hi, Creeper. I think he originally offered 7, but then 7 per hour. What am I going to do about that Creeper? I got to kill him. Watch this. There we go. That's it! 1 block destroyed. Congratulations! You were the least offensive creeper ever to exist. Alright, stop that. He would yell at me because I'd arrive a little bit late, and I would tell him, hey, the subway was late. I didn't drive, and because I didn't have a car. I mean, you gotta make money before you can have a car, right? So no car. I'm taking the subway to get there, and then I get off the subway and I get on the bus. And another long drive, and the bus was all over the place. And what is this? It's another hole. I got more gunk over here. No, I'm gonna let that stuff rot. Really. So he'd yell at me for being late, and I'm like, well, how do I get to work on time? I take the bus. The bus is scheduled to arrive 10 minutes before, and the next one after that is 45 minutes later. Wasn't it? Or maybe it was 25 minutes later. It never followed the schedule. I should have just left on an earlier bus, but if I'd gotten there earlier, he'd have gotten mad at me for being early. How dare you be early, and you end up spying too much on my private life. And that didn't break very many blocks either. I didn't even hear it go off. I'm busy talking. Not important. I have to tell the story about my boss, but I think I'll leave it for next time. There is a next time, and oh no, is he going to do more breakings of blocks? Yes, I may do that. I may do that. I mean, I want to show you my progress. This is going to be a huge tree farm. It needs to be tall. It needs to be wide. It needs to have trees in it. And, what can I say? And I think it's coming along very nicely. He had to put all this up here was the difficult part. Well, done. I need to get more glass, though. So I'll do a lot of more work off camera, because you don't really want to see this. You just want to hear my little anecdote. Quite frankly, I'd rather do something else with my anecdote. I mean, while I'm telling the anecdote. But if I do that, I might not be able to... Like if I did caving. Caving is very annoying to do with anecdotes. Just very annoying. Wubba. A wubba. Oh, that's another thing I haven't said yet. I've been watching some Zip Crowd videos. That's Doc M's group. It's named after jail zip code. And there's other guys on there. I like the name Bananen Krieger. Love that name. Really, really great. Because I like German names on things. Not that I want German names. I gotta finish this up. So I guess we'll see you next time. And I'm sorry this episode was so. Oh no, he's just breaking blocks. I'm very upset about this. Look at the durability, it goes down real fast and everything. And I gotta use up all these diamonds. Well, I like that, but I think I want to have some... I need more diamonds is what I'm gonna need. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Blah, 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 the end. Yes, he's done that joke again.